All right, everybody, what's up? Happy weekend to you. Now, this video is an emergency portfolio overhaul. Now, I know that there's a lot of people out there that are holding old guard crypto tokens that are not nearly performing the way you've seen new projects that have just entered the space. Right now, we are still in a good early position to readjust our portfolios and maximize the benefits, and here's how we're going to do it. Make sure you stick around, hit that like button, and share this with a friend that is also in the similar situation so they don't get caught left on the sidelines during a literal crypto super cycle. Regulatory clarity is here, folks. We are positioned in an amazing time frame to actually really be looking at what we got here, and here is why. We have Bitcoin, previous all-time high, just got smashed, currently trading right at around $70,000. And what you see here, if you zoom in a little bit and you're really paying attention to the details, is we had a jackknife down to 59,000, right about 58,800 very quickly once we broke that original all-time high. But then we created a higher low at $60,000, which is now, in my opinion, acting as that stronghold of support and chopping around right up here at around $70,000. But the beautiful thing, the thing that's going to be really exciting for people that feel like they've already missed the boat is this. Check this out. What we have here is the previous bull market cycle. Now, I was there. I remember this current situation we're in very particularly, and here's what I'm seeing. We broke above that previous all-time high at $19,700, but the beautiful thing that's playing out right now is that this situation is very similar to our current. We jackknifed down to $16,195, created a higher low at $17,500, chopped around for a bit, got slapped around for a bit, and then made an insane move. Now, this move from $19,000 up to that initial all-time high, let's just give that a quick measurement. Let's see where that ended up going. Moved 236%. Now, if you compare that to our current situation, which is, in my opinion, still conservative, because guess what? We got regulatory clarity, folks. We got Bitcoin ETFs being gobbled up by the billions of dollars by BlackRock and the world's largest hedge fund managers. So for God's sake, start paying attention. This is about to get funky. Here's what a 236% move would look like for Bitcoin in our current situation. You have to really zoom out to get the full scope of what's going on here. $236% brings us to this move, if similarly played out, which in my opinion is still being conservative, brings Bitcoin to a price of $238,000 a token. Juicy. So let's figure out what we're talking about. We're talking about an emergency crypto portfolio overhaul. All right, let's hop into it. Let's check out what we got. So this is an old school portfolio. All theoretical, of course, not financial advice, mind you, but we're hopping into it. Bitcoin position built. Now, this is a great amount of Bitcoin to hold. Almost 0.4 Bitcoin. You're just 0.39 Bitcoin. We're 28K. Good performance, up 70%. If you zoom in here, up 70%. Profits at around $11,500. So this is a great thing about this portfolio. It is heavily weighted in Bitcoin still, so the major losses that it's experienced through these holds are much easier to deal with because it's been mostly insulated to Bitcoin. But let's take a view, see what we got here. I'm leaving that Bitcoin hold alone. In fact, I'm continuing to DCA if this were me, and really just adding to this position because, you know, you're almost to a half a Bitcoin, really on the path to becoming a whole coiner, and quite a thing to say in the current day and age with BlackRock hammering it in, with BlackRock hammering into Bitcoin and trying to gobble up everything from retail. Now, this is the first major question within this portfolio, this XRP hold. And now the entry point sitting at 82 cents, down $539, currently holding $1,700. Here's what I'm doing with this position on XRP. I am moving it into RWAs. I think the RWAs are going to gobble up the ISO 2022's lunch. And here's where I'm moving to. So I'll be moving this XRP hold into Ondo Finance. Yes, a brand new project. Circulating supply, not near out yet, but a very new project. And really tokenomics, as long as they're not heinously sick at this point in the market, I think that as long as we actively manage this hold, we'll be just fine. Ondo sitting at 91 cents, building some good health on the shelf up here at 87 cents being that current support line, and really looking quite healthy. A smaller market cap, around 1.2 billion. So with at XRP, I am slamming into Ondo Finance. Give that a quick circle on the targets list because that's where that's going. Now we'll hop back to the portfolio here, see what else we're dealing with. The graph. All right, let's see. I like the graph. Low-hanging fruit for AI narrative. Yes, a data indexer, but available on Coinbase, and amazing marketing. They've stayed very relevant. So the entry point, 14 cents. Very nice move. This project and particular portfolio position, you got $1,300 in it, 3,500 tokens, up 180% overall performance. I'm adding to that position. I'm DCN. I'm feeling good about it. It looks good. AI is just getting started. The normies don't know about what's coming with AI, and it's absolutely going to destroy all other market classes. So that one, looking good. Looking hodl, looking DCA. Moving on now, we got Arbitrum. Now, a reasonable hold on Arbitrum for sure. This is a strong layer 2 for Ethereum. Currently trading at $1.60. Entry point on this particular portfolio is $1.46, up 13%, but a pretty sizable amount. We got $1,100 in this token. I'm not hating it. I'm not hating that at all. I think that for that situation, we're going to be looking at a hold/DCA. I think Arbitrum has a strong ability to 10x from where it currently sits. Let's check out going down the line. It gets a little bit uglier. We got Cardano. Oh boy. All right. So we got an average buy price of $1.30. Currently sitting at $497 worth at 765 ADA, down 50% though. Brutal. Now, here's the thing about ADA. I really still believe in ADA. I think it'll be able to accomplish a $4 to $5 per token move. But really, if we're in ADA, I'm going to be looking into the ADA ecosystem. And now within that ecosystem, I think that there's a great opportunity moment for us here with Hunt token on ADA. This is its initial all-time high, broke down just below it, but then continued to run. It just has recently really fallen down to this particular prove it point right here. And I do think that Hunt token is going to prove its value. I think a lot of things are being built out for Hunt, Dex Hunter, and I think that this is the move for that Cardano position. So that's where we're going with that particular position in this portfolio. Really the reason why is because the original entry point's at $1.30. And, I'm only expecting a 4 or 5x from this current situation. So I'm looking deeper into the ecosystem. I think ADA is going to be around. I think it's going to be a mover, but it's more so the ecosystem, the projects within it that are really going to move. And this website that you can find a lot of these different things on is Tap Tools. All right, we're keeping moving here. We're going to get into it. So what do we got next? We got Loopring. All right, at 38 cents currently. Entry point at $1.90. All right, so we got an issue here, down $793, 79% down. This is what happens when you buy, when all the hype is there, and then you forget about crypto, and then you start coming back when the FOMO starts kicking back in for retail. This is the issue. This is why you got to follow Blockchain Basement every day, 2 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday, and then we put out weekend videos just to keep you up to date here. We got $200 left to utilize, 523 LRC. With this particular situation, I'm swapping this out. Now, I'm going after something much more aggressive. We already got a target on Ondo, so what we are going to be checking out for this particular situation is Aerodrome. This is the liquidity layer for Base blockchain, Coinbase blockchain, and this thing is heavily undervalued. Brand new project, sitting at $1.49 right now. That's the 7-day graph on it. $238 million market cap. Plenty of room to grow for this thing. So with this particular situation, we're holding Loopring. It's kind of a forgotten layer 2 for Ethereum. Yeah, it'll probably pump back up to like $2, maybe $3 or something like that. But Aerodrome Finance is where we're going with this hot ticket. And gotta have Aerodrome Finance is where we are going. So in that particular hold, yeah, down by 79%, but I think that Aerodrome is insanely undervalued. I think that you can more than recoup that original entry point with this move. All right, keeping moving down the line here. We got Engine Coin. All right, the gaming darling of last bull market. Original entry point, $3. Very painful because it is currently sitting at 50 cents. Where in the hell are we going to go with this token? Now, in gaming in general, it really hasn't gone nuts yet, but I do think gaming is going to be a very strong market to look at for crypto in this bull market. But if we are holding Engine Coin right now, we're definitely swapping out. You know what I mean? I think that I'm going into ICP. I'm going to be adding to the ICP position for this particular situation. Already holding some ICP in this portfolio, but they only have 6.8 ICP tokens. So, only about $124 worth of ICP. Originally entry point at $38. So thankfully not original tokens purchased around that $200 to $400 range when it originally launched. But ICP is being completely slept on right now. So in this particular situation, this is the one token I think is going to really do well for this situation in general and compared to these other dead coins. And ICP, yeah, I'm going to be swapping this engine into ICP. EOS, well forgotten, absolutely asleep. I am swapping out of EOS immediately, also into ICP. I'm going to be consolidating both of these holds into ICP right now. And then we move on to Algorand, probably one of the worst token inflation situations for a larger cap altcoin. Currently holding $74 worth, originally bought at $1.75, and currently worth 26 cents. So this is what happens when you have a token that is overhyped and underdelivered. Algorand was at a $363 million market cap at the tail end of September in 2020. 360 mil, right? Trading at 34 cents a unit. Currently, it's sitting at $2 billion market cap plus, but the token price is, drumroll please, 26 cents. So, whack, 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 you're sick from inflationary pressures. We're getting out of this thing. We're looking at something faster moving in the race of the crypto bull market. Sorry, not sorry. We are swapping this thing out. All right. So let's check out a little bit of a deeper watch list that I built out. Go here and just kind of check it out. So I think getting a position in near or stacks is also very, very important to do. And really, AI is going to be very, very hot. This is a toss-up on the next generation of Bitcoin layers and the explosion of AI and layer 1 protocols that can handle that kind of data. Ooh, it's a toughie. Probably sending it. This one, I'm going after stacks. This one, we're going after stacks. So Algorand going to be swapped into stacks. And I think that will more than likely recoup that original entry point at the least. So the final token on this portfolio, Filecoin. This is a brutal situation, folks. We got an original entry point at $180 per token, currently trading at $9.60 per token. We got $26 left to utilize. Really, you're not going to be able to do much with this, but we are going to Chaos Realm. We are going to MAGA. We are going to MAGA token. $4.14 right now. Definitely shaving off a haircut, giving a good haircut, but these are the entry points I was kind of looking for it to calm down. Really don't think that the media at large will ever be able to quit complaining about Trump. This is the biggest Trump token out there. It had a meteoric rise up to $11.30. And we've been covering it since a $4 million market cap. This thing's at 174 mil. Either MAGA or something much smaller on the market cap side. We'll take one more look to see if we got anything else on the watch list that's very small market cap. We're talking micro cap. And either it's going to be orange, it's going to be MAGA. We're going to be looking at Boson Protocol, Polyswarm, things that are much, much more aggressive on the upside potential. So that's where we're revamping this particular portfolio. If you have projects that you're holding, that you are questioning after years of holding and really seeing no good price action out of while the rest of the market leaves you behind, drop a comment down below and let me know what you're dealing with. Follow the Blockchain Basement. We go live every day at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Dropping the alpha, keeping up with the markets. They move fast. The time to get in is here. Hope that you're doing well, building out some generational wealth in the biggest transformation in history for society. It's here. You're paying attention at the right time. So pat your back. You've done that so far, but now it's time to put it into action. And I appreciate every single one of you. See you soon.